Morning, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick video today. Normally I get tattooed on Wednesdays, but I got tattooed yesterday instead, yesterday afternoon after work. And I have an extra day off this week, thankfully, to heal. Because I had probably one of the more painful tattoo appointments I've ever had yesterday. I don't know if I'd say it was the most painful ever, but it was pretty up there, and the swelling is substantial enough that I can't use this hand at all. um, we got it pretty saturated for the first time. It's probably going to need some touch-ups, as you can well imagine. Anytime you get fingers and knuckles, well, anywhere on the hand, no matter how solid you put it in, it's probably going to end up falling out a bit. But it was an experience. Like, even if I lose some of it, I don't really care. Like, I'll do it again. The only thing I want to say is, whenever you get your hand tattoo, particularly if you're ever going to do this kind of work, like full black fingernail, right up to the fingernails, stuff like that, make sure you've got some time off to work, because I've been laid up in bed since I got home, and I expected to be. I'm just letting this dry up right now because there's been a lot of plasma, so this is completely dry at this stage of the healing. I did have some ointment on there, but there's just so much plasma. I just figured it was a little better to just let it dry out for now. Maybe once it's dried up a bit, go back. But for now, we're just drying this thing up. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick video today. I didn't want to miss my video for the week. I mean, ideally I'd be making more than one of these anyway, but I don't want people to think that I've given up on this or anything like that. It's just probably just going to go right back to just taking it easy as soon as this is done. And then, yeah, just anti-inflammatories, keeping yourself hydrated. Make sure you keep your hand clean, and when you're sleeping, keep it away from, like, if you got animals or anything like that, keep them away. Make sure you're not, just be safe. Like, don't have it under the blankets and stuff. Like, right now I'm sleeping with, I've got a shelf in my room, and I've got it cleared off. I've got a pillow wrapped with like a garbage bag, and then wrapped with a medical bed sheet, taped down. And I'll change that once a night for the next 3 days, just for the early healing stages. Well, this is still an open wound, because, like, it's still there's places where it's still quite open until it's dried up and sealed up enough that it's not weeping constantly. I'm going to be sleeping with that bed sheet like that, or like a different one every night, just for that added layer of safety, so that it's not getting contaminated by, like, anything like hair or any kind of, like, food particles or anything like that. Like, just being safe, because this is the kind of tattoo that could be infected a lot easier, I would figure. I mean, not just due to the open wounds and the long healing time of any hand tattoo to begin with, but there's just so much swelling here. Like, you can see, kind of got like spiked knuckles right now. Even if we kept all this black that we did yesterday, I would still be going to get this touched up, because I actually want to do like around the sides of the fingers too. But there was just no way we were going to get that much. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, did you do the palm too? Oh, did you wrap it around? Oh, did you do both hands?" I'm like thinking, pain-wise, I could sit through that. But just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. You see all kinds of crazy things on Instagram. Like, I see pages where people come in for double palm tattoos, or they'll come in for like a full hand. They didn't have anything before, and they got their full hand done, and they got their fingers done, and then they've got both hands done, both fingers done. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's a cool picture, and I'm sure that was a fun experience in the moment. Like, maybe not fun, but, like, it was quite the journey. Like, it's something to talk about, right? But healing that must be just disastrous. I can only imagine the the swelling and just the pain and the just uselessness you must feel after. Like, I could barely drive myself home yesterday, not because of the pain, but because I can't close this hand around a steering wheel right. I might getting some movement back in my fingers now, but there was none before. I can pretty much close my thumb now, but just because I can doesn't mean I should, because if I get moving this thumb around too much, then it starts to kind of bleed a bit on me again. So just keep all of those things in mind if you're ever going to pursue this sort of work yourself. There isn't a lot of video on this kind of an extreme modification, but fingers and thumbs and stuff like that, they're really like probably the driest, crackiest skin we've got. So they do bleed pretty long. Like this thumb hadn't been bleeding, and now it's starting to again a little bit. So anyway, I'll be healing up pretty hard for the next few days, but I'm not worried about it. I know what to watch out for and things like that. My hope is that by making videos like this, some other people will, if they get stuff like this done, there'll be something for them to find, like, could be of some comfort, like, oh God, has this thing happened to anyone else? Oh my God, is this normal? That kind of stuff. And then they find a video like this and it's like, yeah, I guess it is normal. That's kind of just what happens. I mean, these are places that they don't like to be tattooed, Anyway, I don't want to ramble too much, and I again was debating whether I was even going to do this because it's been a long day, and honestly not too painful, but very swollen and very debilitated right now. So anyway, if you find these videos useful or interesting, make sure to share them with your friends and follow me on Instagram, the same name, Ephemeral Remy. And have a good day.